Well, most women are experts at running us as men away from them. Because as I watch and read a lot of things, and thanks to the internet, the New World Order, which is really called Agenda 21, women have been replaced by female robots. And I'm so glad. I am so glad that women were allowed to be the way that they are in the industrial age, but this is no longer the industrial age. This is the new information age, the new world order. And she's no longer needed. And they have gotten to the point where I get a knot in my stomach anytime I see them coming. Because, as one person put it, a woman is either one or two ways. She's either the victim, you know, to play on people, or the victorious one. Okay, but because of the fact she ignored Agenda 21 when many people on and off television, on and off line, spent a great time warning all of us about the new world order. She's the biggest dummy, as the late Red Fox was saying, Sanford and Son, you big dummy. She's the big dummy. Because now she felt that she didn't have to put together an escape route just in case, as Willie D said in one of his albums. He said, you better get ready because Dog Day is coming. That's when all the shit that you did in the past creeps up on your nasty ass. In other words, she's shit out of luck. And that's more truer than it was when he said it, but even more today. Because this is the new normal. And she is the most unprepared. She thought just for sure that we would just drop all that we're doing, like that song Humpty Dance. All right, stop what you're doing. She thought we would stop what we doing and just drop down and hand over our wallets and all of our money to her. And that's not happening. And she's pissed. Okay, now mind you, this is Peaches and Riri. Okay, but it's also other women of different nationalities too. Because most of them are not too different than Peaches and Riri. It's just with Peaches and Riri, she's the skankiest, the worst, the most undesired. And long before MGTOW came along, I've been stopped dating them. Okay, but now that MGTOW has came along and they're constantly growing, other men, other different nationalities have just decided to leave their women the fuck alone. And they can't handle it because, there's a lot of job losses out here, like with the airline industry. They let go over 50,000 people. Okay, and then many other ones in the hospitality industry, the retail industry, the restaurant industry, and we know that most of those jobs were highly worked by women. See, and now that it has all came to an end. Y'all remember that song by Shirley Murdoch? My world came to an end. See, when they got fired and lost their jobs and none of that never came back, her ass is disowned. And it's starting to build up because even women that I don't know, when they see me, and you know how they give the look and you're supposed to automatically flirt back and all that. They don't do that to you. I give it right back to them. I treat them the way that women treat us. Fellas, when you out and you see pretty women, do they look and gawk at you the way that us as guys do them? Fuck to the hizzle no. I do them the same way, and guess what? They be ready to bust me in my shit with brass knuckles if they could put them on. That's the thing. And I'm so glad that this is not only here, but it's here to stay. Oh, man, I love it. I really love it. But, yeah, she can't handle it. And I'm like, well, that's just too damn bad. Because women have gotten to the point now where most guys don't want them. I even see guys that are with women looking like, why am I with this bitch? Because what they want to do, they want all the trappings, okay, of everything that's on this planet, but very careful not to give you any of that because what she has between her leg. And I'm like, well, we all have something of value between our leg. Women couldn't have kids if we didn't run up in them and bust a nut. And she get pregnant, but she wants to pretend like that's not important and not true. Like I said, they're so fake and skanky and aren't dateable and aren't desired, where most of the time people just decide to leave them alone.